up, guys? This is Justin from Movie Homicide. And today is, as you can see by the poster, it's the Thing movie review. And this is based on an old black and white movie, similar to it. It's called The Thing from Another World. But this is John Carpenter's The Thing. One thing I love about John Carpenter, he has a way with telling stories. Like, he's really good at storytelling. That other Curls who escaped from New York to Halloween. I mean, you know Carpenter, he's an amazing storyteller. And this is the Scream Factory Blu-ray release. I love the quality on here. The Blu-ray transfer is amazing. And, this is that movie as Kurt Russell. He's a really cool badass. And he's the kind of guy you want to have a beer with. And, his name is McCready. And there's this whole situation where this alien escapes out of the ice, and he's like replicating things that you don't even know. Like, he could be who the thing could be. It could be like your friend. It could be like your coworker. It's just this thing has been asleep in the ice, and he's finally waking up. And I love the guy's line in this movie. He's like, I forgot his name, but he's like smoking a doobie, and he's like, "Yeah, chariots of the gods. They've been here for thousands of years." And then he's just smoking it up. And he's like, "Yeah, they practically own South America." I thought that was funny. And my favorite scene in this movie is there's a lot of scenes like from the blood test scene, but my favorite scene is where the guy's like clear, and he goes like this, and the chest opens up and it bites his hands off. That's really funny. And then like the spider head comes off. That was really cool. But yeah, this movie was so like looked down upon in the 80s because it came around the same time as E.T. and people like friendly aliens. They didn't want shape-shifting monstrous aliens, I guess, at the time. So much so it caused the movie to get a razzle. I thought that was kind of crazy. But because I actually kind of like the score. The score's pretty good. For like some people don't like it, but I actually love the score in this movie. And Keith David, he was another good player in this movie. Like, he really gave it his all. I love it. Him and Kurt Russell had good chemistry. And Wilford Brimley, man, there's a scene where he's going crazy. He's knocking up, destroying all the computer towers. That was funny. Diabetes. I'm just kidding. But yeah, this movie is just so much fun. I love the idea of a shape-shifting alien hiding out, and that nobody trusts nobody. It's like one of those situations. That's what kind of it is. No one trusts no one. You can't trust them because they could be the thing. And I love that scene at the end where he's like, if you haven't seen it, there's a scene at the end, spoiler, where the alien's building a ship to get off the Antarctic ice. But basically, Keith David and Kurt Russell have to stop the thing. And I love, like, first off, let me say, the effects are so good. Like, I am a sucker for practical effects. And, man, they are spot on in this. But I love the scene where it's like a blood test, and he's like, "We'll do you last." And he like blood tests the guy, and the thing pops out. That was really creepy how that happened. And yeah, there's so many cool scenes. But yeah, the thing. It's actually there was a game on PS2. I've never played it, but I heard it's okay. It's just kind of whatever. But yeah, just never played the PS2 thing, but I hear it's okay. As for the prequel, the prequel is just, I feel like it should have just been practical effects. If they actually would have, because it's kind of that movie's like hit or miss for me, the prequel, but I do like the practical. I wish they would have had practical effects in the movie because that movie is pretty much just CGI. But I feel like if the Thing prequel was practical, it would have been a lot better. But yeah, that's just my opinion. But I do kind of like the prequel, just to a certain extent. But yeah, it's just such a memorable movie, and you just gotta love that poster too. The poster's really cool, iconic. I just love it. I love alien movies because I'm actually a believer in extraterrestrials, and I know if one thing, if there was an alien that was replicating you, that'd probably be the most terrifying thing for an extraterrestrial, other than the xenomorph. Yeah, it's just such a fun movie. Such a fun movie is the thing. Oh man. But yeah, this is the Scream Factory Blu-ray. I said go pick it up. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, I would put this movie at 7.5. That's how much I like it. That's just kind of where I rate it. It's 7.5. But the Thing, I say go pick it up. It's worth a watch. It's so fun. It's just I'm glad it's getting a cult following. And Kurt Russell, he's one of the most badass dudes there is. And I applaud him. He's really good. Yeah, anyway, that's just kind of like my review on the Thing. I thought I'd make this video just reviewing it. But, it's short but sweet. And I hope you all have a wonderful time. And, just keep watching those horror movies. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe. Maybe tell me what your favorite scene of the Thing is. But that's just my review. I hope you liked it. And there's more to come. I also wanted to mention I'm still in the process of moving. So once I'm settled in, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do more videos. But right now, I'm just kind of preparing for the process of the move. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe. I appreciate all of it.